Pest management. Agricultural pests. Pests are defined as a destructive insect or other animal that attacks a crop. Crop pests were extensively covered in a previous unit in this course, but this section will review general methods for dealing with pests. Crop pests may include insects, larvae, birds, and wild animals. Cultural pest control. Cultural pest control refers to farming practices that reduce the risk of pest infestation. These methods include crop rotation, interplanting crops with other plants that repel pests, interplanting crops with other plants that attract pests so as to keep them from destroying the crop you desire to harvest, removing weeds or other crop residue that may be infested, and planting at the time of year when pest activity is low. Host resistance. Host resistance refers to planting crops that have been modified to be more pest resistant. This can be done by saving seeds from those plants that thrive best during a growing season. This can also be accomplished by purchasing hybrid or otherwise modified seeds that have been specially bred for pest resistance. Physical controls. Physically controlling pests put a barrier between pests and crops. This can be done using fencing or netting. This may also include removing pests from plants by hand. Mechanical controls. Mechanical controls often directly remove or kill pests. Examples of mechanical pest control includes pesticide or insecticide use, light traps, sticky traps, pheromone lures, and removing pests from crops using a strong stream of water. Crop damage from wild animals. Wild animals typically cause damage by eating or trampling crops. Controlling crop damage from wild animals. The best way to keep wild animals from damaging or destroying crops is to create a barrier between animals and crops. These barriers can include agricultural fencing, including electrical fencing, natural repellents such as beehives, fish emulsion, or human hair can also keep wild animals away from crops. Biophysical barriers refer to natural materials used to create a barrier. These include things like hedgerows, trees planted at the edge of a field, or sticks used to create a barrier.